Have you ever noticed how the quietest person in the room often seems the most powerful? It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? We live in a world that screams for attention, where everyone is trying to be the loudest voice. But what if the real power, the real influence, lies not in speaking, but in silence? There's a great story about Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States. He was famously a man of very few words, so much so that he earned the nickname Silent Cal. At a dinner party, a woman once bet her friends that she could get more than 2 words out of him. She leaned over and told him about the bet. Coolidge simply looked at her and replied, "You lose." That's it, 2 words. But in that moment, he wasn't just being quiet. He was demonstrating control, wit, and an unshakable sense of self. His silence spoke volumes. This isn't just about being shy or having nothing to say. It's about a strategic, intentional use of quiet. It's a skill that can transform your relationships, your career, and how you see the world. Today, we're going to explore 5 reasons why silence is one of the most underrated superpowers you can possess. First, silence builds anticipation and makes your words matter more. Think about a great storyteller or a brilliant speaker. They don't just ramble on. They use pauses. They let a moment hang in the air. That silence draws you in, makes you lean forward, and wonder what's coming next. When you finally speak, your words land with greater impact because you've created a space for them to be heard. When you're constantly talking, your words become background noise. But when you speak selectively, people listen. Your contributions become more valuable and memorable. In a negotiation or a difficult conversation, pausing before you respond can completely shift the dynamic. It signals that you're thinking, considering, and not just reacting. The second reason is that silence gives you the upper hand in negotiations. Many people feel uncomfortable with silence. They rush to fill the void, and in doing so, they often reveal more than they intended. By simply staying quiet after you've made your point or asked a question, you create a vacuum. The other person feels pressured to speak, and they might offer concessions, provide extra information, or reveal their true position just to break the tension. It's a simple but incredibly effective technique. You're not being aggressive. You're just allowing the space for the other party to guide the conversation, often to your advantage. It shows confidence and patience, 2 key traits of any successful negotiator. Third, silence helps you to truly listen and understand. How often are we in a conversation, but instead of listening, we're just waiting for our turn to talk? We're formulating our response, our counter-argument, our witty comeback. When you practice silence, you switch off that internal monologue. You start to hear not just the words someone is saying, but the emotion behind them. You notice their body language, their tone of voice. You begin to understand what they really mean, not just what they're saying. This is the foundation of empathy and genuine connection. It allows you to build stronger relationships because people feel seen and heard by you. You gain insights you would have completely missed if you were busy planning your next sentence. The fourth powerful aspect of silence is that it cultivates inner peace and clarity. Our minds are constantly buzzing with thoughts, worries, and distractions from the outside world. Deliberately seeking out moments of silence, whether through meditation, a quiet walk in nature, or simply turning off all your devices, is like hitting a reset button for your brain. In these quiet moments, the mental chatter begins to fade. You can connect with your own thoughts and feelings on a deeper level. Solutions to problems can emerge unexpectedly. Creativity flourishes in the space you create. This internal quietness reduces stress and helps you navigate life from a place of calm and focus rather than frantic reactivity. It's in the silence that we often find our best ideas and our truest selves. Finally, and this ties everything together, silence commands respect. People who are comfortable with silence project an aura of confidence and authority. They don't feel the need to prove themselves by constantly talking. They are self-assured. Think about the leaders you admire. They often listen more than they speak. They choose their words carefully. Their silence isn't empty. It's full of thought and observation. When you master the art of being silent, people perceive you as more thoughtful, intelligent, and in control. You stop being seen as someone who just reacts to the world and start being seen as someone who observes, understands, and then acts with intention. Your presence alone becomes more powerful. So, the next time you're in a meeting, a conversation, or even just by yourself, I challenge you to experiment with silence. Resist the urge to fill every gap. Pause before you speak. Listen, truly listen, to others. Take a few minutes each day to just be quiet. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but you'll soon discover the incredible power that lies in saying nothing at all. You'll build anticipation, gain the upper hand, understand others more deeply, find inner clarity, and earn a new level of respect. It's not about being silent all the time. It's about knowing when silence is the most powerful thing you can say. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and subscribe for more content on unlocking your potential. Let me know in the comments how you plan to use the power of silence in your life. See you next time.